Alright, Diablo gamers, a brand new event just got announced today. You guys can see if you log in, there is an anniversary celebration celebrating the 2 years since this game has actually came out. So what's in this update? So from now until June 17th, 10 a.m., we can actually get a bunch of cosmetics for basically free. They say gold, but once you guys see the cost of it, you'll understand it's basically free. There is also Mother's Blessing event and the Blessings Apathy, and I'll show you guys what this actually is in-game, and I'll show you guys the best areas to farm for the content here. So for starters, you got to log in. But again, this event is not going to be forever. So again, June 17th is the end date. Here are the cosmetics, but I'll show you guys them in game, and I'll show you guys to actually claim them, because some people are wondering, how do you actually claim the skins? So first off, let's show over the skins that are free. So what you got to do is you just go over to the Reliquaries tab and you let it load in, and then you're going to click on where it says second anniversary. You'll see where it says 13 days left. You have to claim everything to get the special mount. I'll show you guys the mount gameplay, and I'll show you guys again where to farm everything. Like I said, the prices of these in gold, it's basically free. Pretty much log in and you get everything. We'll fully deck out the entire character here. We'll try to run all of the new mount things, which you could just hit like equip from here. But we get a lantern here, and then here is the Burning Dawn banner. I'll try to rotate them so you guys can see everything. Again, 40,000 gold is like basically nothing. If you played this game, you can literally turn in one bounty and you will have everything. But I'll also show you guys where to farm gold in case you want to do that. Oh, that's really cool. Really cool sword guard over there. Go ahead and also claim this. I think this is a one-handed sword. Okay, it is cool. So I can run this on my rogue, and I think that that will look quite cool. And then we have, is this a two-hander? Yeah, this looks like a two-handed sword over here. So this is the Sun Flame Sword. Okay, very cool looking thing. I wonder if this is a hint towards what we're getting with these little like words wrapped in some sort of cloth for, of course, the next expansion, as we have another Xbox event coming up pretty soon. And we should be getting some more reveals on the next upcoming expansion or the next season or whatever is in the next thing with Diablo. Now, this one over here, what is this? Is this a pole arm? I think this is a pole arm. Okay. So, yeah, this is a cosmetic pole arm. So, it looks like a trident over here. I wonder if the next class is going to be the Valkyrie or the Paladin. You guys comment down below. What do you guys think it's going to be? And then we have this cool looking bow over here, the Burning Dawn bow. So, we'll go ahead and claim that. And again, I'll show you guys all of the cosmetics as far as like the horse goes, because I can't equip every single thing on the rogue here. But here is the mount that you guys get, and it's pretty cool that it's just free. And is it an armor or the horse? This is a mount armor. Oh, cool. So we may be able to equip it on other horses, but probably not the tiger, which is what I think a lot of people actually like to run. But now that we've claimed all the cosmetics, obviously I will show you guys the cosmetics. So let's go ahead and do that over here with the stable. So we'll rock, I think it has to be a horse. Let's see if we can actually run the mount armor on the other one. Okay, so you can't. It has to be the horse. So we have to select a horse. We'll run, which one do we have that's a little bit more unique? Okay, wow, that one's actually kind of cool. This is from the Belial's Return. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Okay, we're going to go ahead and confirm it. And then also there is this. This is the Burning Dawn banner. This is one of the newer cosmetics. And then also there's the lantern. So you guys can kind of see it in gameplay. And we'll go ahead and just confirm it so you guys can see what it looks like. But there is more things in the game here. So here's the horse. Really cool looking. But there is more stuff here. So the first thing is that you have the Mother's Blessing event, which grants you XP boosts. To be honest, though, with you guys, most of the XP that you get in this game is at the very end of the pit. So there's a really good sheet over here by Rob, and it shows you what pit tier gives you what amount of XP. So if your goal is, I want to get XP, hey, log in and specifically do the pit tier that you can do in about 2 to 3 minutes. Anything after is not going to be worth it. Here's basically the closing XP. This is kind of what you want to look at. Remember that the bonus for the Mother's Blessing just specifically counts the monster kills, not the turn-in, which is kind of where you get most of your XP if you want to try to Paragon 300. So basically, if you want XP, you do the pit. Another thing I wanted to mention is that if you want to get gold, where's your best source for gold? Well, the Whisper turn-ins is a option. You can also do the Infernal Hordes. At the very end, you can open up a chest which has gold. I'm going to tell you guys, though, do not do that if you want gold. If you want gold, open up the chest that gives you the gem materials, and then craft the gems, and then go to the Diablo trade website, and then trade the gems for gold. But because the gold cost is so low, I don't think it really matters. Most people will be able to get everything. But there is another event, surprisingly, here. They're actually adding a lot of stuff, even though I'm going to be straight up with you guys. For me, personally, it's kind of just recycled stuff. I like how that we get all of the skins basically for free. I mean, I don't even know why they made it cost gold. It made more sense just to be like log in and you get everything. But at least this way, and you guys know where to claim them, because I think some people are kind of confused. You don't open up the shop there. But again, I already showed you guys the Mother's Blessing. You also get extra gold. But there is additional things with the bounties, the Gift of the Tree Cache, and you may miss this if you don't have the knowledge of the new blessings that you can get. So make sure that you see where it says Urn of Ancestral Whispers, that you have this automatically maxed out. Remember, this costs like 120,000 gold to respec. It's basically free. So take out the points and do another one if you don't have all of your ashes, and make sure you max this out, because you get double turn-ins after you turn in. And I'm going to show you guys the best farming method for this. Now, this does have a cooldown, but in the PvP areas, this is your best area. You can see right now I'm 2 out of 10. This one will give me 3 Grim Favors, and then this one will give me 5. This totals 8 Grim favors over here. And then there's another PvP zone, and I'm just going to do one just to show you guys how fast this is, because this is the best method by far if you want to try to get in your Whispers turn-ins, because you can kind of target farm sometimes what you need, and a lot of people just don't play the PvP mode. And I'm going to show you guys that you do not need to engage in PvP. All you need to do is kill any one monster, and you pick up a seed, and then you go turn it in. Well, this horse armor actually looks pretty dang cool. But what you want to look for on the map, remember this has a cooldown, you want to go to the Seething Abomination. You will eliminate him. He will then drop some seeds. You only need to pick up 1 seed, but as soon as we kill him, boom, we already have 5 of it done. And all I have to do now is click on this, and it will take a few seconds, and then all I have to do is wait for this timer to come down. 9 times out of 10, no one will actually be in the PvP zone. Heck, most of the people that are in here are basically doing the same thing. You don't have to actually engage in PvP at all, even though this is like the PvP zone. You basically just wait for this thing to go down. Again, you only need to turn in 1 seed. You can actually use this currency to get items, but for the most part, it's not really used at all. But you're going to see in just basically like a minute here, because we just killed the boss in, I don't know, 2-3 seconds, and then we go turn in, and you just have to wait for this timer to come down. If you pick up any additional seeds, it will count as a turn in. Like, you'll still get like the currency. And I'm mentioning this because a lot of people don't even know about this. This is by far the fastest way to get your Tree Whispers turn in. Remember, it does have a cooldown. Just check your map once in a while to see if it is available, because after we do this, well, we are basically done. Now we're going to go ahead and claim our reward over here. And like I said, you will almost never find another player, because unfortunately, no one plays PvP. Back in Season 0, there were a lot of people that did partake in PvP, so it was there as an option. But again, one thing I really want to stress for you guys is make sure you have the Urn of Ancestral Whispers, because this boosts the chance for an Ancestral Cache to appear. And you can see I have nothing in my inventory now, but what will happen is when you turn in, you actually get a cache inside of your cache. So ideally, you try to take the one that is gold, but if you really need, let's say, like a ring or something, like at this point, like my character's pretty much done. Like, I don't really need anything, unless I get like a double GA Mythic, which probably is not going to happen. But nonetheless, you get whatever you want as a reward, and you open it. It's going to take a second. These can give you XP, by the way, and then we have the Gift of the Tree. So you can see we can get these Infernal Compasses, but inside you will get another gift. So this is the bonus, and you're basically getting another set of rewards, which is cool. And you also get a bunch of gold. There's also materials, so definitely take advantage of this, especially if you want to get like some of your gems up. And also the glyphs cost gem like fragments, so this will really kind of help out for this. Again, the PvP, you can see, since I already did this one, see how it's not up over here? This turn-in, by the way, this one sucks. The 1 Grim Favor, don't do it. It's just basically a skip. But again, I can get another 5 here, and then I can get another 3 here. And again, that's another 8 right there. And you guys saw it just took like a minute there. But as far as the new event goes, that is the new event. Let me know, guys, what you think of it. To be 100% realistic with you guys, I was really hoping that we would get something really extravagant for like an anniversary. I wanted some new modes, maybe some new items, some aspects or unique items. I think that would have been a little bit more exciting, as I want to say a lot of players are kind of fatigued by Mother's Blessing, new event. I know that they're giving us this too, which it's a great gesture, but at the same time, this is recycled content. I think for a new anniversary event to make players excited, we could have had like maybe a special shadow Diablo that we fight, and it's like a hint towards the next expansion, or maybe we just get to see the paladin, like he's in the game and we talk to him and he's saying, warrior, I will join you in battle in the next upcoming, season or something. Just something to get the players a little bit more excited. Maybe there's a quest that he takes you on. Just something to make people excited to come back into the game. Because honestly, as far as this goes, just to give Blizzard feedback as a Diablo partner, for an anniversary, I really wanted some more content than to log in, play for I mean, this is kind of something that would linger, right? You get to play. But, like, I want to say for the players that maybe have tuned out to the game, coming in and then just going, okay, new reliquaries. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just claim them because you guys saw I just claimed all of them instantly. And I'm glad they didn't make us grind for it, too. That's like, I want to give them some credit there because they could have made it so it was like this currency that you had to get and then you'd pick one. But now that they just give you basically all the cosmetics again for free, that was a very nice gesture. But, like, I want to say a lot of people will log in, they'll do this, maybe they'll hang out for 10 minutes, but I want to say that a little bit more meat on this bone over here in terms of content would be ideal. But anyways, that's my thought. You guys can let me know yours down below. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you want to see more news in the future, because we actually have a pretty big announcement soon, and I will reveal it regarding some other Diablo stuff. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and enjoy the Mother's Blessing and anniversary event.